Hello, everyone. My name is Stefan Botanist Cool. Today I'm here with the Ace Attorney expert herself,
Katie.
Katie, can you tell us the answer to everything in the next chapter?
I mean, I could, because I've played this game before, so I could tell you, like, the answer, but... like, the end answer, which is the answer to everything, but...
So we figure out the meaning of life in this game?
Next game.
Next game, okay, shit, alright, well, I was excited for a second, but what are we gonna do? I am just excited in general for this whole game. Like, the first chapter was a lot of fun.
I'm just trying...
Turnabout Airlines!
This one. Okay, it's this one.
The murder that occurred in my office. The return of the great thief Yatagasaru. Thinking back, everything began that fateful day 2 days ago. Just 2 days, holy shit!
Oh yeah, no, this is Edward's Wacky Week.
This is Edward's Wacky Week. Whoa! My boy was up!
Oh yeah, 2 days earlier, here we go.
Oh, right. Wait, what? Are we on a plane? Yes. Everything began high up in the air, 9,000 feet in the air to be precise. Thank you for flying GoU Airlines. We are currently experiencing some slight turbulence. That looks like a lot more than slight turbulence. Oh my god. We are asking all passengers to please return to their seats and fasten their seatbelts. That's a little more than slight. That's a fancy fucking plane, Jiminy Cricket.
Oh yeah, no, I mean, Edward's rich as hell, so...
Got them prosecutor bucks. He just looks so funny on the ground.
Won't you?
He just looks so funny on the ground, like holy shit.
Time for a little nappy nap.
He looks like a glitch. Oh, we're not gonna have Gumshoe. Why do I feel like I woke up from a horrible nightmare? Are we gonna meet one of the weird, wacky little girls you would be in the game in this one?
Not in this one.
Oh, come on! Where are the weird, wacky little girls?
Well, technically, but I wouldn't count it.
Fair enough.
You'll see.
6:13, huh? Guess I was out cold for about 10 minutes. Slight turbulence indeed. Ladies and gentlemen, we are currently experiencing some slight... God damn it, just go faster. For your safety, we ask that you return to your seats and fasten your seat belts. I suppose the turbulence is to be expected on the flight, though admittedly I'm less comfortable with anything resembling earthquakes. You know what? Yeah. Fair.
Yeah. Not having a good time this time.
Nope. At least you didn't get it in the at least it didn't happen to you in the elevator. What's this? A travel wallet, but it's not mine. How did someone else's travel wallet wind up in my pocket? My head. Why won't this terrible headache go away? I'll take out this travel wallet later, or hand it off to an attendant. From earthquake disturbance to an elevator. What am I doing hesitating like this? Actually, I know full well why I hesitate. It's when I was still but a young child. Let's go, monologue time.
Well, they're like, wait, they might not have actually played the games.
I was caught up in a murder that happened in an elevator. But how long am I going to let my past haunt me? It's just an elevator. I'm a grown man now. I need to behave like one.
Surely I won't be punished for trying to face my fear. Oh no!
Oh my god! Not again! What the?
It happened again, baby.
Jesus Christ, the poor man!
Never touched an elevator again.
The man never gonna go into a building with an elevator. They had to take out all the elevators in the prosecutor's office for Edgeworth. What in the world happened?
Is there something wrong, sir? I must ask that you please return to your he's dead!
First and foremost, you jumping to that conclusion immediately. Why is her hair boxes?
You're just jealous.
I mean, yeah, I'm balding. I'm jealous that she actually has hair. But why is her hair boxes?
I mean, they have like those bun things that you put your hair in to make it like the perfect bun shape. She just has boxes.
And how does she know he's dead?
I mean, look at it.
Time out. Hold on. He could be bleeding from the head and not dead. You should be unconscious.
I mean, look at it.
All I'm saying is she is mighty suspicious right now. She is currently. She's saying he's dead. I think she knows he's dead because she killed him.
You can have that theory.
Please calm down. We mustn't jump to conclusions without all the facts. What's wrong? Did something happen?
Sound. You murderer.
What? No, you have it all wrong. It wasn't me. And it was framed for death in the elevator twice. God damn. That sucks, dude. This is one goofy ass fucking... What the fuck?
Okay.
First and foremost, his chest pieces are red and blue. Great. Secondly, what the fuck is going on here? This dude's drinking so much booze. What the fuck? How is this guy alive? I'm pretty sure, like, in the air, like, alcohol affects you even more.
Maybe that's why his hair's red.
Yeah.
Everyone, I'm sorry to interrupt, but I have an important announcement. I'm one of your flight attendants today, Rhoda Tenero, I think?
Tenero? I don't know. I don't get the joke.
Tenero. Yeah, I don't know. Unfortunately, we just had a minor accident on this flight.
Minor my ass. An accident? Don't treat us like we're stupid. I caught a glimpse. It was a murder. What? A murder? What's going on with this flight?
Everyone, please calm down. There's no reason to panic. This flight will stay on course and make its scheduled landing. We are still currently in the middle of a rough patch of turbulence. So until we are out of this area of turbulence, I ask that you please remain seated.
Oh. What is this guy's voice gonna be? 'Cause he looks young. But someone was killed, right? I mean, what about the killer? Let me off!
Please, there's no need to feel threatened. We have already apprehended the culprit.
Wow, you
and
guys
we will
suck.
throw him off the plane immediately.
I ask that everyone please remain calm. What are you talking about? Why should we remain calm? My name is Miles Edgeworth. I'm a prosecutor, and I assure you I'm not the killer. Ha! Being a prosecutor doesn't make you incapable of murder, buddy. Now you listen here. I'm not the killer. I simply found the body.
So you say, however. I'm sure that you are the perpetrator of this crime.
Prove it, bitch.
I swear on my honor as a professional flight attendant.
She's the murderer. Garen fucking Teach. She's the murderer. I hate her already. We're gonna throw her out the window. Oh, is that right?
I know what I saw. And there's even very strong incriminating evidence to back me up.
What kind of incriminating evidence is she talking about?
We've already alerted the proper authorities at our destination. Until we land, you will remain in our custody by the powers vested in our captain. I'm very sorry, but please understand our situation.
Your situation? I'm more concerned with mine and the direction it's going in. I'm not about to sit idly by while I get accused of murder. Miss Tenero, was it?
Yes?
I was wondering if you might give me a chance.
A chance to do what?
A chance to plead my case. And a chance to ask what you meant by incriminating evidence just now. To accuse a passenger of such a grave crime without allowing him to give a proper defense. Can the professional flight attendant inside you really call this act righteous?
You have a point.
God damn, is that all it takes to insult your honor as a flight attendant?
Very well, I'll listen to what you have to say. But be wary of what you reveal. I'm afraid you'll only look even more suspicious if your explanation fails to satisfy. I also do not have the time to deal with you all day, so please make it quick.
Of course, as you wish.
Good. Very well then. Let's get started.
I know for a fact I didn't kill that man in the elevator. What I don't know is what sort of evidence she has up her sleeve. But I'm certain it doesn't fit with how the crime really occurred.
I swear to tell the whole truth as a professional flight attendant. Unfortunately for you, Mr. Edgeworth, I am certain you are the killer. The scene I saw in front of the elevator. It was you standing there with fresh blood dripping off the murder weapon.
Oh, wallet's the murder weapon? Really? Is she just like, yeah, this soft leather wallet broke this man's fucking skull open.
So if you would please cooperate, we'll turn you over just as soon as we land.
That's it? That's her evidence?
I don't think you could ask for a more perfect witness testimony.
Matt on guard gave a better testimony than you did. And significantly more truthful.
I mean, witness testimony, notoriously unreliable. Like, even in real life, notoriously very unreliable.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Edgeworth?
Not really. It's hardly perfect with those gaping hole in it. I just want to get this over with. I'm sick of her already. I don't even want to press her. I'm so sick of it. Actually, I do need to take a look at this. Oh, never mind. Okay, well. Miss Scenario.
What is with the yelling all of a sudden?
Force of habit. Well, it doesn't matter. Miss Scenario, you said you saw the murder weapon dripping with blood, is that correct?
Yes, all that blood. Drip, drip, drip. Just recalling that scene sends a chill down my spine.
Sorry, but your so-called professional flight attendant training has failed you.
What?
I'd like to direct your attention to this. Do you know what this is?
It's a travel wallet, right? But it looks a little big and bulky.
The thing you saw me holding when I discovered the dead body, yet the thing you saw me holding when I discovered the elevator was this very travel wallet, Miss Tenario.
What? Impossible!
Now then, do you still think I'm the killer, that I killed him with a travel wallet?
I saw blood dripping from the wallet. I know I did.
As you see, this wallet is clearly stained. But if you would be so kind as to take a whiff, I think you'd agree it's only grape juice.
Oh, then...
That's right. You mistook grape juice for blood. The murder weapon dripping with blood does not, in fact, exist.
No!
There. That should clear up the pesky accusation.
Well, wait a sec. That is... I mean, even a wallet could be deadly if it was wrapped around something heavy.
Oh no, I spilt my grape juice, right, Chip?
I didn't know that you show me what's inside, please.
She's trembling, and the tacked on please at the end. Sounds like I've got her. There's no need to look inside, even you can tell from its appearance that it's light.
No, I can't be sure of anything until I see the contents of that wallet for myself.
She's a persistent one. I suppose we have no choice but to see what's inside. Miss Scenario, if you'd be so kind as to open the wallet and check its contents for me.
Alright, I usually don't pry into passengers' belongings, but we have no choice here.
I didn't say Chip. It seems this passport is all that's in here. As you saw, there's nothing but a passport inside. This renders your wallet was a murder weapon argument moot. Wouldn't you agree?
Please hear me out, Mr. Edgeworth.
No. What is it now? It somehow fell into a person's wallet with 4 knives and a photo of Phoenix. Could you? Yeah, good.
Well, I was wondering, whose passport is it exactly? Can I take a look?
Why not? I'm rather curious myself. This is... Oh, from Borginia!
Yeah, it's back, baby. Just as I thought. This travel wallet belonged to Mr. Ackby Hicks, which makes it the victim's property.
Fair enough.
You stole the victim's wallet, didn't you?
How dare you!
You said it yourself. You claimed to be holding this wallet in your hands when I found you. Perhaps I did misconstrue the wallet for the murder weapon. But seems I wasn't wrong about who the culprit is. As you claimed, the murder weapon is not the travel wallet. However, it is something you stole from Mr. Hicks after you were done with the vile deed. I find it hard to believe myself, but your motive was very simple. You were out to steal Mr. Hicks' money, weren't you?
The wallet has no money in it! I swear this woman's pissing me off. So even though I don't have a murder weapon on me, you still suspect me, I see. Wait, here, cash this coin. She stole my coin!
You stood up at the crime scene with the victim's wallet in your hands. How can I turn a blind eye and not suspect you of foul play? I mean, to be fair, it's not the most sound logic, but like...
I want to fight her. I just want to fight her.
I don't know, if I saw someone holding a murdered guy's wallet, I'd be a little sus of them too, to be honest.
Yeah, but here's what she could have said. You were out to get his passport. Okay, that makes a lot more sense now. Someone's trying to get a passport to get that thing. Okay, cool, makes more sense. But also, he was locked out for 10 minutes. And also, your plane should have cameras on it, shouldn't it? Being so high VIP class bullshit. Fuck off. I wonder if I might get a word in Miss Tenario.
What is it now?
Miss Tenario, I wonder if you noticed the contradiction within your own testimony.
What are you talking about?
Simply put, as you saw with your own eyes, the only thing inside Mr. Hicks' wallet was his passports. If I really was after his money, then why would I steal a penniless travel wallet?
But that's right, you misjudged your worth. Didn't know it was empty when you stole it.
You would like to think that, but that's not possible.
What do you mean it's not possible?
There's no way the killer didn't know that the wallet There's no way the killer didn't know that the wallet was empty to begin with.
Oh, makes you so sure.
I'm sure that the killer knew the wallet was empty from the get-go. Oh, yeah. Oh, wrong button.
Take that!
If you recall the crime scene, I admit the wallet was probably not empty at the time of the murder. That's pretty evident by the bills and cards strewn around inside the elevator.
Oh no!
I think you've come to realize the problem with your logic. I would surmise that the victim's wallet fell from during their struggle. And that's what the contents emptied on the floor of the elevator are. I doubt the killer could have missed such an occurrence.
Then you're saying...
Yes. According to your supposition, if I were the killer, I would have been going after a wallet I knew to be empty, and since I clearly was not attempting to gather the scattered money, It renders your argument of theft completely invalid.
I... Forgive me, please.
I will deduct this from your pay, Miss Scenario. Who the fuck is this new guy back here? I hate them already. Want to punch him. I hate it.
You just want to punch everyone on here, but don't worry, I have good news. There'll be at least one person you don't want to punch.
Alright, I'm gonna say it like this. There are currently three people I want to punch on this. 4 people I want to punch on this flight.
Don't worry.
There's 5 people so far.
It's gonna be worth it.
Okay.
For the next person.
Hey, what the heck? Are you saying the attendant's wrong? Well, that guy isn't a killer? Oh, I don't believe everyone. It's a trick. Will you all please be quiet? Miss Scenario.
Yes?
You lost your cool when you saw the dead body. Plus, the lounge was dark, and looking into the light from the elevator, it's easy to see how you mistook the wallet in my hand for the murder weapon. I take no offense that you thought I was the killer.
Mr. Edgeworth.
But I'll still deduct your pay. Thank you for releasing me. I'm from Virginia. Hey, how's it going? What is it now? A bo bitty beep bitty ba. Hey, I'm pointing at you here.
I love that. Keep exactly that voice.
Okay, I will. Miss Scenario, if you could please translate, I'd be much obliged.
It sounds like Virginian, but I don't understand any of it. There's another attendant on this flight who...
Oh! So he actually does see... Okay, great. I said he's given the runabout. I don't require an interpreter. I speak English as well, see? You, the attendant.
Yes, sir?
I want this person under arrest till we arrive at the airport. What are you doing, dude? He has to be the murderer, right? He looks too special to not be the murderer. License to love, laugh, maim, and murder? Oh my god.
Just everyone Steph sees is just like, they're the murderer. I'm calling it now, they're the murderer.
So far, it's just Tenario and this asshole. The guy eating steak, not the murderer.
That's what you think.
I'm sorry, sir, but what exactly are you hoping for? What is it you want? I'm finished talking to the likes of you. Please, I'd love to hear why you would like me to be held under arrest till we land. How dare you waste my time? I'm pointing at you! You were the one that stuck your nose into my affairs. I wanted to spend at least one more second of my precious art. I have no time for other things. I know what you are. I see through you. Insolvent, I'm pretty sure that's how you say it in English. I should hope I'm not monetarily bankrupt, but I don't think that's what you meant. I'm sorry, but I don't think I caught your name. Okay. Okay. I'm Zeke LeBlanc II. I'm a wealthy man in Virginia. But I'm not an ordinary rich man. I'm an art dealer. I sell a rich seller of beauty.
Mr. LeBlanc, what did you mean just now?
Pardon?
When you said that Mr. Edgeworth was giving me the runabout?
I have to explain. God, his fucking animation pisses me off. I really just want to throttle this guy now, actually. Why is it that Ace Attorney brings up my most violent side?
I don't know.
Time out. This is an actual issue. Let's call my therapist for a second. Because, like, I don't think I have been so aggressive towards characters except for in Ace Attorney games.
It's because they're, like, all characterized very strongly. Like, they have very good artwork that just, like, gives you an immediate impression of whatever they're about.
Yeah. They're meant to evoke very strong, aggressive feelings, and I am easily provoked. My strong aggressive feelings are easily provoked from Mr. LeBlanc, who I want to do a LeBlanc on the head to. Good joke stuff.
Did you just say good joke stuff to yourself?
I did, yeah. I did. Unbelievable! I will say it once and only once! I don't even a second to waste. Time is money, as they say. Yes, and you continue to blather on. I saw it! I saw the victim go on the elevator, going down to the lounge. Exactly at 6 o'clock.
And what's the significance of that time?
At 6, he says. Wait, you saw him at 6?
Ah, what's the matter, Mr. Edgeworth?
He understands, I see. Miss Attendant, what time did you discover the body?
Well, it was a little after that patch of turbulence, so I would say around 6:15. Ah.
Hicks was his name, was it? Then I say that man Hicks was killed in the 15-minute time span. And the only person in the lounge at the time was this prosecutor, yes? Yeah, I was about to see the whole time. Me too. I was watching the movie and enjoying a fine glass of grape juice. I was eating. I haven't finished, see? The other batches have an alibi, so you have no problem with them, I suppose. No complaint. I see not a single word against this, right? I'm no way of discounting what you put forth at this point, but it wasn't me. Oh, so you say, but do you have, what you say, the evidence?
Mr. Edgeworth, are you really the culprit after all?
Mrs. LeBlanc, I suppose you're quite certain of what you saw. Enough to give testimony? That's a lot of fucking grape juice, dude. I agree. This dude's fucking got a grape juice problem. Of course, I was looking at the man the whole time. He was playing with all the annoying little small machine the whole time. Machine? Yeah, that's what people call in English, yes? I was making me crazy, the clicky, clicky, clicky. From the description, it sounds like some sort of small computer.
I believe what Mr. LeBlanc is talking about is a cell phone. I have to say, I did see him playing with it quite a bit myself.
A simple cell phone, a laptop or organizer I can see, but that's kind of low budget. I hate the noisy little machine in his hand. Not a fragment of beauty. It all produces all those ugly sounds. Anyway, I know what I saw. I'm making him aggressively New Yorker. Like annoying, stereotypical New Yorker. Mr. Nario.
Yes?
I was wondering if I might be granted permission to examine the crime scene.
What? Do you want to examine the crime scene?
If you would grant me a little measure of time, I'm sure I could produce the real culprit. I don't like the sound of that. Fox in the duck pen. Yes, I think that's how you say it in English. It's Fox guarding the hen house, and I believe my innocence was proven earlier. If I'm given the chance, I could clear up all the remaining doubts. Mr. Nario, if you wait until we arrive, there's a good chance that some evidence will have been destroyed by then.
I understand. Let me see what the captain has to say.
Ah, that should not be approved.
Please, Mr. LeBlanc, in an emergency, all decisions are to be made by the captain alone. Now please wait here while I go ask the captain what to do. I'll be right back.
Ah, fuck, hot. I just drank a little bit of my miso. Fucking hot. Ah, burned.
Oh dear.
You're not planning on to erase the evidence when you're doing your investigation, yes? Of course not. Ha! We'll see.
Mr. Edgeworth, you have the captain's permission to investigate the crime scene.
What? Unbelievable! I'm in your debt, Mr. Nario.
However, there's one condition. I am to supervise you. Can you agree to that?
Of course, see no problem with that stipulation. It's only natural that, as I am still suspect in this case. Grrr!
I take full responsibility and I will watch Mr. Edgeworth's every move. I hope this is reassurance enough that there will be no foul play. Now then, Mr. Edgeworth, shall we proceed? If you should need my help with anything, please feel free to use T.
It's time to head to the scene of the crime, the first floor lounge. Oh, hello.
That leads to the emergency escape hatch. You can't go there in mid-flight.
What's the probability the criminal escaped through here?
100%. Oh, let me finish my thought. I'm 100% certain they didn't.
I'm searching for an answer. Only complete thoughts need apply. Oh, wait, can I talk to her? Excuse me, may I have a word with you? You there.
If you need something, please ask Miss Rhonda over there, okay?
What the? Hey, wake up, you.
I'm terribly sorry that she's being so rude, Mr. Edgeworth.
No need for you to apologize. I just find it hard to believe she's asleep on the job. If I were her boss, I'd see that her salary was cut so low that it was in the red. Yeah, we know you would, bud.
In order to preserve the crime scene, I'm afraid the elevator is not in service. To get to the first floor lounge, we should take the stairs.
Ah, okay. I can run. Please don't get near me, you criminal.
He said don't get near me, you criminal.
I'm not a killer. I intend to prove that starting now. But this is contrary to the facts.
He says that's, but that's contrary to the
Yeah,
facts.
I know. I heard him. Thank you, Miss Scenario. Hey, miss, how about another glass? Excuse me, I was wondering if you know anything about the murder. How about it? How about a glass together? Sorry, but I must decline. I wasn't talking to you. I was asking the cute attendant.
I'm sorry, but I'm on the clock right now. If you need a refill, I'll be happy to bring you another glass at any time.
You got it, Toots. That's no way to talk to a lady.
Thank you, Edgeworth.
I do talk to Phoenix like that, though. I call him Toots. Hey, Toots. Say objection. God, that's bad.
I really want that steak.
I know, same here. May I have a word with you? This steak so awesome. That's great to hear. However, I would like, hey bot, you should read the giant law book. I should read that giant law book. You gotta go.
Yeah, there's a bunch of like little things you can investigate around here. I think the parfait is one of them.
Oh, really? I was here whole time. What to know? Eat or speak. Please pick one.
I think he chose to eat.
Mood. Yes, I can hear that. Ah, that's right. That's a big hunk of meat. That's a big hunk of meat, Proxy. I would love to eat that big hunk of meat. How you doing today, bud? I was in the middle of recreating a classic chess game.
That's an observation, but aren't there too many red knights around that lonely blue pawn?
That singular spiky-haired blue pawn. Nonsense. This shows the blue pawn is no match for the red knight's might. Edgeworth.
It's my seat. Unfortunately, it didn't bring anything particularly useful for an investigation. Not as if I'm constantly prepared for such a thing to occur.
I don't want to talk to you. You frustrate me. I cannot examine this parfait.
No.
I want to thank you for your help back there, Miss Tenario.
There's nothing. You should thank the captain for granting you permission. And just so everything is perfectly clear, I still don't trust you. Your standing with me hasn't changed one iota.
I see. I'll bear that in mind.
I received an order from the captain earlier. He wanted you to know that we reserve the right to stop your investigation if we feel you are not making progress. And when we do, he asks that you please return to your seat at that time.
So, my time runs out at his and his crew's discretion, does it? Well, I discredit Mr. LeBlanc's testimony before time's up. I understand. By the way, is there a place you could think of where the killer might hide on board?
I don't think so. After every first-class passenger was counted for at his or her seat, we made a thorough search of the plane. As for business and economy class,
Those peasants can't even make it here. We locked them over there.
no one can move between those two classes in first class without a staff keycard.
They really did lock them back there. Okay.
We wouldn't dare put you with the peasants.
We wouldn't dare put you with the peasantry.
We found no record of keycard being used at all.
Which means that I have a first-class killer on my hands. At least I know that much for sure. And one other thing. No one else has been allowed near this crime scene since the murder was discovered either. Now then, let's get started.
But where should we start from?
Let's start with Mr. LeBlanc's statements. The crime occurred between 6 a.m. and 6:15 a.m. During that interval, the only person in the lounge was myself, which would make me the prime suspect. However, since I did not kill Mr. Hicks, it means that the killer was around somewhere.
If we are to believe what you say is true,
The first order of business will be to gather information to win your trust.
so there's a dumb thing. If you go up to the left, and I think it's that door right there. There's a dumb piece of the dialogue. This door leads to the flight attendant's room. But please understand that it's off limits to unauthorized personnel.
The room is giving off a scent of a woman's perfume. Only the perfume would smell great, however to me it simply smells. Not that I have any interest in what lies behind this door.
Perhaps we should return to the investigation, Mr. Edgeworth. I just like that line because to me it's always just like, at the scent of a woman, get that out of here. Like, to me it always tickled me, so I know it doesn't matter.
It matters a lot. This proves our man is in love with Phoenix.
Mr. Edgeworth?
Sorry, I spaced out for a second there.
I was thinking of Phoenix, right?
Thinking of the sky. It's blue. Like that man. These bottles and glass must have been completely broken by the turbulence. There's quite a bit of broken glass here. Please be careful when passing through the area.
Thank you very much for the warning, Mr. Edgeworth. However, no matter how kind you are towards me,
I'll be quiet.
no, that does not clear up any suspicions I have
I
about
don't
you.
care. I wasn't warning for the sake of clearing my name. Jesus, let me just do what I do. I'm a gentleman. Feck off.
This grand piano is the pride of this plane, and not the elevator for some reason.
I would hope it'd be your captain and pilots.
I can play the music of whatever CD we insert into its CD drive.
What, really?
That's not a piano. It's more like an overgrown music box.
Ah, but its keys depressed along with the music as though there is someone playing it.
Some people have entirely too much money to waste on overly complex toys. Not like
I'm
me
surprised
and my
Edgeworth could say that.
singular chessboard with Phoenix
Right?
right on
With
it.
my custom chessboard and my $1 million tea set.
And my steel samurai figurine collection.
Actually, I feel you on that one, but I have a mini collection myself.
These counter windows offer a glimpse of the sky, but these clouds, they tell me nothing.
Simba.
I'm gonna redo that, but as dramatically as possible. You guys ready?
These counter windows, they offer a glimpse of the sky. But these clouds, they tell me nothing.
What was with that rereading again?
I'm just being extra with it.
Oh, okay. I misheard the word extra and I heard accurate, and I'm like, you didn't break the comma at the right place.
No, I'm just being extra.
Extra, yes, absolutely. Mr. Edgeworth, you look like you're talking to the clouds.
Is that so? Then tell me, what do you suppose I said to them?
Oh, but it looked like a rather one-sided conversation.
Damn, these clouds, they tell me— oh fuck, they got— these clouds, they tell me nothing.
We're on the same fucking page here, Edgeworth. Let's go. I'm so happy about that, actually. Cotton candy clouds, baby.
There are a few copies of Sky Magazine in the magazine rack.
This month's special is an English trivia quiz.
That's not a bad idea. I've heard that the youth of today don't know a particle from a partic—
This hurts me a lot more than you think.
I heard the youth of today don't know a particle from a participle.
Now, please don't go around confusing people with made-up words, Mr. Edgeworth. I've never heard of such a silly word as a participle.
Case in point.
Oh, we already did this one. Never mind. It's so dramatic, though. I absolutely love it.
What or who is this?
This is a bronze statue of the founder of the Goyo Airlines, Mr. Hugo Hughes.
I'm trying to figure out what the joke is. Oh, Hugo Hughes. Yeah, gotcha.
Or is it Ugo? Or I guess it's probably Ugo.
Hugo makes more sense.
The one on the left is of what he was in his 40s, and the other is him in his 80s.
What's the difference? Did the man age over those 4 decades? Maybe I need to squint more. This toppled over chair, yet another victim of the turbulence.
Oh no, look at all that grape juice staining the back. May not look it, but this chair was extremely valuable.
It was?
Yes, it was used when the Rocker Pals came to tour this plane. Rocker Pals leader sat in this very chair.
I'm sorry, but what are these Rocker Pals?
I can't believe you've never heard of them. They're all the right. Rocker Pals are an extremely popular international band. They added the Pals part as they became more popular, especially among teens.
Ah, that explains it. I'm not really one for the music of today. Maybe I should ask Detective Gumshoe about them later. On second thought, I can already see how confusing the conversation would get.
Yeah.
Because he says pal, so he'd be like Rocker Pal.
I ain't heard of no Rocker pal.
Glasses and candles thrown into disarray by the turbulence.
It's been a while since I've seen this big of a mess. It's terribly embarrassing, but I thought it was an earthquake for a second. I frantically started searching for gas valves to shut off.
I guess the shaking of the plane was bad enough to be mistaken for a real earthquake. Not that I would know since I was unconscious for most of it.
Not that I would know, because I blacked out because I thought it was an earthquake.
Yeah.
A pity that a bronze statue knows not when a good drink has been spilt at its feet.
This is a statue of our founder, Mr. Hugo Hughes, who was a big fan of grape juice. I'm sure he would be thrilled if he knew so much grape juice was here at his feet.
Is that a hint of hero worship I detect?
Why? Why him?
There's some spilled grape juice on the front of the elevator. I assume it was spilled during the turbulence.
Oh, we must clean that up or someone might get hurt.
Aha!
What is it, Mr. Edgeworth?
I found some very important evidence.
Is it the footprints? Or is it the grape juice? Or is it the footprints?
Or is it the clean thing right there?
Or is it this tile right here?
Exactly. What is it?
They're a little smudged, but I think we could both agree they're a set of footprints.
So you think...
Yes, these belong to our killer.
Oh, then maybe we should check the shoe sizes of everyone in first class.
That's the first smart thing you said.
I don't think they'll be of any help to us.
Wait, really? Fair enough, actually.
Unfortunately, the prints are too smudged, which will make it hard to get a definitive match.
Oh, I see.
But there are parts that are like clearly defined. You could use those for a guesstimate.
Maybe
at
it's just
least.
because it's in HD now. They made it too HD.
They made it too HD now. It makes sense. Yeah, they made it so HD that the plot no longer fucking works.
I don't actually remember what the image used to look like, so...
They just made it too. They made it too high def. I really boiled this thing too much. I should have like not boiled this thing as much and let it cool down more before putting in a thermos that insulates the heat. And now I can't drink my fucking miso soup.
I'll drink it. Give it to me.
It's too hot. It fucking burned my throat a little while ago.
Perfect.
What floor does this elevator service?
Only the first and second, although it can go down to the cargo hold. However, that requires a flight crew keycard.
So the only floors accessible to the passengers are the first and second, huh? That means that a crew member brought him down to the flight hold area. Because let's be real, it wouldn't have been mentioned if it wasn't things.
But the footprints are grape juice. Yeah, you know what? It's just grape juice. The grape juice actually walked out of here.
Or must have told every suspicious looking nook and cranny. When I should over the floor of the elevator, I would guess it was all Mr. Hicks' wallet at some point.
That happened with tea with me once. I burned the roof of my mouth and really made it strange to eat food. Yeah, I know, right? For me, it was like, it's actually like burnt me like kind of in the back of my throat a little bit. Not even the top of my mouth. It's just like, I'm just trying to blow on it. I've taken the lid off so at least some heat could escape. And now it's getting a little more tolerable. Now it's a little bit better, yeah. Yeah, now it's a little better. I wish I had some red miso paste. I would like to get some tofu to put in here too when I make this, or at least some nori. So you just like literally drink miso soup. But right now it's just like miso broth. It's actually just all I'm drinking, but it's still good. I love miso broth either way. Let's see if I can just shake it up a little bit more of that miso flavor. But I'm pretty sure I only put 2 tablespoons for this, but I might need 3. So on our break I might get another tablespoon. So. Yeah, on a break, I'm gonna get another tablespoon of miso to put in here. For sure.
What's this sinister looking figure on the floor here?
Oh, that's the piggy bank of our company mascot, Captain Hugo. It is one of many pieces of merchandise we sell at our in-flight shop. This bank is a limited edition and it's so popular that we're down to our last one.
You have an in-flight shop?
Yes, it's just beyond the lounge to the right. Sorry, the store is closed at the moment. Doors open the whole flight up until Mr. Hicks's body was discovered.
And hey, that's when the footprints went. And there was an empty seat on top.
There's blood on here. It could have been the murder weapon. There's something sticking out of his pocket. Hope he won't mind if I take a look at what's inside. It's a picture. Looks like it was taken inside a building somewhere.
Doesn't look happy.
I doubt anyone was expecting to find a dead body in an elevator on this flight.
So Mr. Hicks, he's really dead?
Yes. She's trembling, although I can't fault her for that when there's a corpse right there.
Mr. Hicks, if you're really dead, then please answer yes.
I see she's over the trembling now, although news of them seems to have appeared.
Being a dumbass.
Anyways, I should focus on the victim's body. Let's see, there's blood on the back of Mr. Hicks' head. Could this be the cause of death? He appears to have been struck very hard. Even his glasses are broken.
Oh. No, that's not what I meant to do.
Inspect some evidence, perhaps, as well.
What I'm actually going to do is this.
A statue with the blood on it lying next to the body of a man who was beaten to death.
I heard a yes.
Oh, Miss Edgeworth, I think I figured something out.
Yes, what is it?
Where blood is on this, it looks like it matches up with the wound on his head.
Well, aren't we deserving of the Masters of the Obvious title?
Well, what do you think, Mr. Edgeworth? Don't you think that's worth investigating?
It would appear that this figure is our murder weapon.
Oh, I just knew it. I mean, I can't think of any other connection.
Perhaps Master of the Oblivious would be more befitting.
Wait, I think I saw something.
Hold on, I just want to take a look at a few things. We already opened this up, so actually I can leave that alone.
I mean, I don't remember if we can, like, continually do things, but...
The corners. Could this be the murder weapon?
Okay, that does nothing.
I mean...
What's in the Sky Magazine? Ooh, flight itinerary. So at 6 o'clock there was a movie. From 6 to 7. 6 to 8. Just before that there were drinks. Seven o'clock starts the meals. Okay. That's gonna be important somehow. The one thing I actually want to inspect is his keychain, or his little lanyard.
I wonder what is hanging off his lanyard. Something missing from the picture. Now if I could just put my finger on it. There's no grape juice residue on the sole of his shoes, making it highly unlikely that Mr. Hicks entered this elevator after the turbulence.
What I gotta deduce here's the question.
Perhaps you completely contradict.
Oh, you have to contradict it, okay.
Where? The truth is in my mind. I'll try to explain it in simpler fashion for you.
Alright.
This crime scene in front of me. Show me scenario. What's off?
It's gotta be this. Something's wrong with this, but...
Can we compare it to the photo?
Ooh, good question. Yeah, actually. His phone's gone then. Yeah, okay.
Mr. Higgs' machine is nowhere to be found.
His machine?
His cell phone, Miss Tenario.
Ah, so I guess because it's not here.
I think we can see if it deduces the killer took it.
Mr. Edgeworth, how could you have taken this man's phone? Yeah.
I know, right? Horrible of me.
Oh, so I started a playthrough of another Pokemon randomizer trying to do a Nuzlocke.
Ooh, what you did? How'd that
And
go?
I randomized it a couple of times, and I got a Lapras as a starter.
Let's go! Lapras is
Yeah,
great.
there's a bunch of good starter choices.
Oh, hell yeah.
And then I got a Tropius, and it's just been a banger.
Tropius is a banger. I love that one.
Right? It only knows Gust, which is very funny to me.
Yeah, it's kind of funny.
So just imagine it just like spinning its head very fast and making
Like a fucking fan. That's funny. I like that. I do like a Tropius. I kind of want a Tropius now. Tropiuses are nice. You can eat the bananas too that grow on his chin.
Yep. I mean, that is an odd thing to think of, you know, where it's just like you just like growing food. Very interesting.
I mean, they sell Moo Moo Milk Tank milk, so like.
Like, here's the thing: is like, do you think that Tropius can eat its own bananas?
Huh. Huh. Would that be considered cannibalism?
No, because it's not like for example, like if a baby is drinking milk, you wouldn't call that cannibalism.
Yeah, but milk. I guess you're right. I mean, is the banana considered like? But like the banana's like.
The banana is the milk of the Tropius. Keep up.
I guess so. Yeah. I guess I was considering it more like a chin. Or like hair.
Well, I don't know if I'd count eating hair as cannibalism either. That's just like a nervous habit, or like you accidentally do it all the time.
I suppose not. I don't know, man. I mean, again, this is just like the is communion cannibalism question. Is Tropius eating his own bananas cannibalism?
It's a completely different question.
It's the exactly
you can't just conflate
same thing.
these questions.
It's the exact same thing.
They're completely different. Chat, get his butt.
It's the exact same thing.
I'm good. Can Tropius eat his own bananas?
Don't search that. I think that's gonna be a bad search.
This Pokemon loves fruit and eats it continuously. Apparently its love for fruit resulted in its own outgrowth of fruit. Children of the Southern Tropic. No, that's other people eat the banana. I want to know if Tropius eats its own bananas.
I mean, it says it loves it.
Bananas.
It says it loves it.
It hasn't said that it eats its own bananas. Let's see, they can be picked and consumed by other Pokemon or humans. They grow twice a year because of the rapid production of sugar in Tropius's leaves. Its feet have toenails the same color as its fruit, apparently.
Oh my god,
interesting. Okay. So it says other Pokemon can eat it, so I think Tropius could eat its own bananas. Because it just says other Pokemon in general, but Pokemon seem to have similar diets in general, because they all eat poffins, no matter what the Pokemon is.
Yeah.
So just imagine that they all eat the same things, no matter what. So... I see. Let's see it. So it ate all that fruit, so the fruit began to grow from its neck. So I think it could eat its own. You know, probably,
I think so.
probably like.
I mean,
You know,
it reaches the question at that point. Or they just like shake it off, like a little, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm sure it can do something. It has gusts, so it can just blow.
I know you're about to say. I know you're about to say.
I know this is like the hard-hitting questions everyone wants to know.
Yeah. So here's a question. If you make wine out of the grapes Atropius can produce...
It doesn't produce grapes, but continue.
Can it produce grapes? It says it produces fruit.
It says its favored fruit, but I'm pretty sure it's implying the favored fruit is banana.
Huh. Can Tropius produce any fruit? We pick and assumed.
I think it's just bananas.
All right, so if you were to make banana wine, which is a thing,
Okay.
off this Tropius, right?
Okay.
And then you were to have like Tropius to have a final meal, and it'd be like, "Hey, drink of this wine, for it is my blood." Would he just be the new Jesus?
No.
Oh. I mean, they are drinking his blood.
That is not the qualification. Like, it wasn't that Jesus didn't just pass out wine to his homies, and that's what we celebrate him for.
I don't know, man. I mean, that sounds like exactly how Easter started.
Because if that was the case, then every single vineyard owner would be Jesus.
I'm just saying, from what I understand, Jesus handed out a wine that was so fucking rad that one of his guys told the cops, and then the cops killed him. Not before, though, Peter decided to go complete full-on ACAB and just attack one of them, too. Now, he just found an egg and ate it, shell and all. What?
Yeah, and then he spit it back out, and it had pretty colors on it, and that's why we celebrate Easter.
Yeah!
So he spit it out just like Yoshi.
I'm not gonna lie, I thought Yoshi shits out eggs, doesn't spit them out, you know that, right?
Well, yes, but I didn't want to mentally imagine someone shitting out an egg, so I said spit it out. Fine, he spits it out like how Kirby might spit out
There we go.
someone, okay? Is that better?
Much better. I mean, you could just dye the egg. They had onions back then. That's how. So the Greeks, when they dye the eggs for Easter, they literally just use onion skins. Turns it a nice red purple. Bada bing, bada boom, you're done.
I'm trying to think if they had a lot of like poultry. Was poultry like a big thing that they do back then?
Probably. I mean, I wouldn't say. I mean, that's agriculture for you. Agriculture 101.
Where chickens come from. Where do chickens come from?
The egg.
Okay.
Was the first answer you got the egg?
They're descended from Southeast Asia.
Oh, okay.
But that was like a long time ago, so I think they probably had it. They probably had chicken.
Probably. All right, let's talk the scenario. Miss Scenario, I'd like to ask you about your investigation about investigating the lounge.
As long as you have the captain's permission, I can't stop you from looking around.
If you can pass the message along to him, tell him I'm grateful for his spirit of cooperation.
I will. However, please realize that you are still under suspicion.
Yes, but still, I could say things
And they're not always, like, absolutely here to, like, be manipulative. Jesus Christ, dude. That's my father, not me. Well, my adopted father.
How dare you insult Gregory Edgeworth like this?
I said adopted father, secondly. Anyways, I have daddy issues.
I still have my doubts about you.
Of course, I take no offense.
Just a little bit of offense.
Just a little.
Do you really understand what I'm saying?
Yes, fairly.
You pinky swear you do on your honor as a professional prosecutor?
Yes, I pinky swear. I do on my honor as a professional prosecutor.
Well, I guess that settles that.
Although my honor as a man is slowly diminishing.
Are you saying you wouldn't pinky promise write something? Come on, dude. I would pinky promise write something.
Did you notice anything?
I was wondering whose footprints those are next to the elevator.
I'd say the killers, wouldn't you say? Even if they aren't, I'm sure that a vital clue to solving the case.
Ooh, maybe there are other vital clues waiting to be found in other places. Come on now, Mr. Edgeworth, let's go find them together.
She looks like she's really pissed, actually.
Word of advice, no one likes a credit thief, so stop stealing my lines.
Actually, hold on. What? Come on! Literally! Where is he? Oh, follow the footprints. No. Following footprints doesn't tell me where people are. Fuck you.
Hey, can you inspect the grates?
Oh, I don't know. Actually, let's do that right now. Oh shit, this is new dialogue.
Oh no! History. No, the R button.
Spilled grape juice is a pool at my feet. Unfortunately, the lightest sense of grapes is obscured by the unpleasant smell of the crime scene.
This scent in the air. It's the same smell as the smell of my towels after they come out of my home dryer.
I would have never expected something like that by looking at you. Suppose everyone has something unpleasant about them.
Oh yes. The in-flight shop is just beyond these shutters. I don't have permission to open them, so I'm afraid I must leave them closed.
There must still be clues to be found here in this lounge. You must remain ever vigilant.
Clouds, tell me something. Tell me something, Clouds.
Did I miss something over here? I don't think I did. I was wondering if you noticed anything, Miss Tenario.
Yes, I can't help but notice the sad atmosphere in here.
Yes, it's rather a tragic crime.
Also, robbing the poor man after bludgeoning him to death. Talk about rubbing in the salt. Can't forgive someone who would do this to a passenger of mine. If there is a professional flight attendant, I will capture the culprit with my own two hands.
And I promise the prosecutor to solve this case of logic and deduction. I should go over all the leads I've collected so far this one more time. You should solve my assertion of my logic and evidence. Yeah.
Alright. Before we do that, because I'm wanting a drink, but alas, my miso soup is not strong enough for me right now. I'm gonna go fill up my miso. Everyone go use the restroom, water, all that kind of stuff. We'll see you guys here in about a minute. Sound good? Well, not a literal minute, but like a few minutes. Sound good?
Sounds good.
All right, guys. See you in a bit. Peace.
Bye.
And we're back. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
I put another tablespoon of miso paste in here, so here's hoping that this tastes a lot better. Because before it was pretty bland. Now, I'm hoping it tastes really good. Let me give it a sip, see what happens. So now that I actually got some cold miso in there, maybe it's a little less scalding. It does taste better, but it's still scalding. All right, let's go. Where were we left off? All right. So we have to figure out what's going on here, and I feel like that we're missing something from the crime scene itself. But what is the question?
So what was the last combo you just did?
The crime, the murder, and the murder weapon, and the injury.
Which order? I don't remember. Hold on, let me check if order matters in investigations.
I think I gotta see if I can find this dude's phone. Hold on. Oh, I can't even go up. I'm stuck here.
Like, I think you investigated everything here that there is.
So what? Let's see if I can connect any logic things. So the broken glasses.
Oh, I think I have a guess of what to combine. Just a guess.
Where are the glasses is the question. Okay, so there's the broken glasses.
I think I know what to combine, actually.
See how that goes. Okay, fair enough.
Oh,
I
really?
guess.
It's that one.
True, there wasn't anyone else in the lounge other than myself before the experiments, but if the killer was in the elevator along with the victim, that's a different story. Okay, it went down the exact path I was thinking of going for it. Fuck off. I have it.
I'm sorry, but I don't understand, Mr. Edgeworth.
I can prove that someone other than myself was here around the time of the murder.
What? Really?
Yes, it's rather simple, actually. The proof is in the pudding, or rather the grape juice in this case. These footsteps here confess to me the very fact that someone exited the elevator alive. Seeing as how the victim is dead, that would mean a second person.
But couldn't the footprints be from Mr. Hicks himself, walking backwards?
But if you take a look at the victim's shoes, you can see that the shoes are spotless.
Which means...
Mr. Hicks wasn't alone in the elevator. In fact, it's quite the opposite. There was actually one other person inside the elevator.
And something being dragged. Good point. I didn't even notice that.
I don't know if that's being dragged or if that's the splatter.
No, it said there was something being dragged, actually.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah. And something being dragged.
Oh,
Maybe,
yeah,
like
yeah.
luggage, potentially.
What's going on over there?
Hey, they're pointing everywhere! Unforgivable! It's unforgivable! She's a cat. No, it's a doll. Do you understand what I'm saying? The movie is late! Same level of bad as the plane arrived late!
What's the movie?
Well, I won't talk to you anymore. You're just wasting my time!
What's the matter, Mr. LeBlanc? If there's no emergency, please return to your seat, sir.
Don't tell me what to do. I don't need to sit down. Well, Mr. Prosecutor, did you prove you're innocent yet?
You'd like I'll prove my innocence to you right now.
What nonsense! Are you saying my eyewitness testimony is mistaken?
Not mistaken, merely that there's room for doubts. I'd be most honored if you could please tell me what you saw in detail once more.
Fine, suit yourself. I'm pointing at you as if I'm trying to shoot you with a gun now because I'm actually the murderer. And I have really weird dry ramen for hair. As soon as I saw Mr. Hicks into that elevator, so when the needles of my clock pointed to the 6 and to the 12.
Okay.
I was there 15 minutes after that in the lounge, yes? Then you and the only person in the lounge at that time must be the criminal.
Mr. LeBlanc's conclusion seems to make logical sense. After all, the only other person in the lounge at the supposed time of the murder was me.
So, my witness testimony, if you think you can destroy it, then come at me, let's see it. Hurry! Do I look like a man who's having the time to wait for you?
Why is he so irritated? I'm the one accused of murder here. Anyways, I must find a way to discredit Mr. LeBlanc's account somehow, and fast.
I don't like this guy.
You couldn't tell. Mr. LeBlanc, were you able to get a good look at inside the elevator at the time?
Of course, it's always inside.
And you're sure the victim was in the elevator alone?
Yes, the only other person there, the only person inside that was the Mr. Hicks man.
The last outbreak was a bit too important to let go. Was he really alone?
Of course, I'll bet even 1 cent.
A cheap ante for a cheap testimony. If that's how you want to play, I'll be happy to take that 1 cent.
I really don't want to deal with you.
Mr. LeBlanc,
What is it?
there's a very glaring contradiction in your testimony.
What do you mean?
Please take a look at the area in front of the elevator. There's spilled grape juice.
Yes, and will you admit that you also spilled the blood?
No, it spilled itself during the turbulence. But the interesting thing here is that the set of grape juice footprints.
Footprints?
Yes, the ones that lead from within the elevator out of the lounge itself.
Is it Butts? Is Larry Butts in there somehow?
Could you imagine? It's me. I'm the killer all along.
No, he just accidentally got roped into this shit, right? That's what's happened. He was running away from the killer the entire time. And it was actually Mr. LeBlanc. Can you fucking imagine?
I can't.
It's evidence of proof that someone other than Mr. Hickson exited the elevator alive.
Oh! Why does he look like he's from the Zelda CDA games? Like, that's what he looks like. Fucking like, alright, hold on. There's a character, hold on.
Now that I'm done playing games, why don't you tell me that's the truth?
Hold on. I'm gonna look for this character. Blonde character, Zelda CDI. But not Link. I don't want Link on this one. I'm trying to find the right person. Is it? I'm trying to. There's a character he reminds me of from the Zelda CDI, and I'm trying to find him. Is it the king? I don't know, but like, yeah, kind of. Either way, he looks like he belongs in the Zelda CDI game. That's all I'm saying. He looks like he belongs in a Zelda CDI game, and that's not a compliment. If you guys couldn't tell. That is a complete and factual insult to everything this man is. And always will be. What do you always say? When it stinks, it's always the butts? Yeah. Whenever it stinks, it's always the butts.
Can you please translate for us?
We don't talk about this on the CDI? I do.
No way. That's totally impossible. I guess is what he said.
No way, that's totally impossible! There are two very different uniforms here for the...
Well, if you notice, it's very dumb. Like, if you go to the other person, like, her thing is she just has, like, a whole button up that this person has just not buttoned up.
Yeah. I mean, it almost looks like this person doesn't actually have a button up, which is a wild thing, because, like, it looks like there's 5 buttons, but it looks like they don't connect, you know what I'm saying? Because only those 2 big purple buttons connect.
You'll see, it's like there's, like, a flap over it if you go back to the other person's costume.
I know there's another person there, I saw my own eyes! Oh, wow, there is, yeah.
Like, you see what I mean?
Yeah.
So she just, like, straight up just didn't put the flap on, and I was just hanging free.
I mean, fair enough, like, all the power to her. We love it.
If you want to know what I think, Mr. Edgeworth, I don't think Mr. LeBlanc is lying to us.
I suppose she's right. He doesn't seem to be lying. Well, then what does it mean? What about this contradiction? Mr. LeBlanc, please, just once more, will you recall the details of what you witnessed for me?
Yeah. I was very upset when Mr. Hex passed my seat. I was always checking the time over and over again. I happened to follow that man with my eyes when he passed me. Saw clearly the elevator he was entering. But I swear there was no one else inside. No one!
Mr. LeBlanc, if you would please calm down.
I will point at you all I want! How dare you have an issue with my eyewitness testimony?
No, not at all. Please forget anything I said. Or please forget I said anything.
Yet again, he doesn't appear to be lying, but I can't let this testimony stand as the truth.
This one, I unfortunately have to press him on all of them.
So are you still upset now?
I'm always upset! The only time when I'm not is when I have a piece of art in my hands!
Surprisingly easy to believe that about him.
But when I was even more upset when Mr. Hicks walked by me!
Why were you so upset at the time?
Because something unforgivable was happening!
Well, think of it, you were yelling about something unforgivable earlier.
I was getting completely dead about the movie starting time! Return back to me my time in money! You understand the point!
Movies? Talking about the in-flight one that's mentioned in the magazine.
I think I mentioned that before. That starts at 6 o'clock. That should be well over by now. His time's off. They're supposed to show License to Love and Laugh and Maim and Murder. Can't see that movie in my country. You can only see it on international flights. I look forward greatly to that movie. I check my pocket watch whenever possible so I wouldn't miss it. You're an idiot. The destination time when it's in fucking departure time zone.
You know how it be.
So my watch is not wrong, it matches schedule. But the movie is still very late, very late.
Your pocket watch, I'd like to ask a little more about that if you're alright. So this movie you mentioned is the one listed in the Sky magazine?
Yes! I was looking forward to watching License to Love, Laugh, Maim, and Murder.
Miss Tenrio, was the movie shown on this flight?
Yes, it was shown at the scheduled time.
Isn't it possible that you simply slept through it by accident?
Nonsense, you doubt me!
No, stop pointing at me like that. I didn't miss a movie that was clearly you was hoping to see.
Check my pocket watch a great number of times, that much I know for sure. I'm just gonna finish with this guy real quick. Fool!
Mr. LeBlanc, you just said not your testimony.
I'm not repeating him.
Now, if your watch has been set to our destination's time zone, it would mean that your watch is displaying the time of our destination.
Wow! Thank you, Edgeworth. Yes, and the correct time is worth 6 cents.
I'd like you to take a look at this. If you believe the Sky magazine, clocks on this flight run in accordance to the time zone of our departure time zone. Of course, the movie schedule was also created with that in mind. Just a scenario. For confirmation's sake, what time zone is our flight aligned to right now?
Oh, made a short stop at a transfer point.
That's right, it was in that small Asian country, the Republic of Shangfa.
Are we just like dropping miscellaneous fake countries now that are never gonna come back? I feel a feeling Republic of Shangfa is gonna come back.
It's mentioned in these games a few times.
Where else?
Not up. This is new to this game, but it's been mentioned in the past. Or sorry, no, it's to be mentioned more in the future, but
Oh, in different games
as of right now.
So after game 4, Shangfa exists. Okay, gotcha.
After investigations, Zhangfa exists. Along with Virginia. We didn't readjust our onboard clocks at that time. So right now we are still running on Virginian time.
What?
The time difference between Virginia and our destination is 9 hours. In that case, only naturally your watch would be out of sync with the schedule.
What?
Further, if your analog watch set to our destination's time, would appear to be running 3 hours fast when compared to our flight's onboard clocks. It also changes everything about your testimony. And you can bet 1,000,000 sets on that. In light of this information, it means that you, Mr. Hicks, saw 3 hours prior at 3 a.m.
How do you mistake seeing someone 15 minutes ago to seeing them 3 hours ago?
Man, like, that's just how shit happens.
This should clear up all the remaining accusations.
So this basically widens the time frame for the time of death, right?
Yes, because Mr. LeBlanc saw the victim into the elevator at 3 a.m. It means that the time of death could be anywhere between 3 to 6:15 a.m. The question now is, where was Mr. Hicks during that span time and what was he doing?
I've got something to say.
And you are...
Oh. I'm Cammy Neely. I'm a flight attendant.
Cammy Neely?
I think it's supposed to be like chamomile.
Yeah, it's also like chamomile tea, like she's really tired and stuff. Chamomile tea is
It's
when we
so
fall asleep.
sleepy.
Yeah.
And what does he wish to say?
Well, I think your story's a little different from how I remember it. What do you mean, Cammy? I saw Mr. Hicks sitting in a seat at 5 a.m., you know?
What? How can you be so sure of the time?
Oh, that's right, he pushed his call button when we were parked at the transfer point.
Oh, the stop we made refueling and cargo transfer at Zhangfa, right?
Yes, it was from 4 to 5 according to our clocks.
And during that time, did any of the passengers leave, or did any of the new ones board this flight?
No. Not a single person got off or on in Zhangfa.
What about the flight crew?
The few who were handling the cargo transfer might have temporarily gotten on or off. Eventually, everyone, including Cammy and myself, came back on the plane.
Cammy looks like she's not sleepy, but high.
So basically, assuming no one has left or got on at our initial takeoff. Interesting, I should keep that in mind.
Yeah, and I answered his call. I can tell you that Mr. Acby Hicks was there in his seat when we took off again at 5 a.m.
Thank you, Chip, for agreeing that she does look high.
Alright, then that puts the time of murder between 5 and 6:15 a.m.
Okay, now what time did you come down to the lounge, Mr. Edgeworth?
I remember coming down here almost as soon as we left the Republic of Zhangfa. Ah!
You were here the whole time from 5, yes? Then you're the only one who could be the killer.
Mr. Edgeworth, were you really here in the lounge the entire time from 5 a.m. onwards?
Unfortunately, yes.
But then, how do we explain the footprints?
Is that not obvious? This man waited for Hickson here in the lounge, waiting to kill him, and he put the corpse in the elevator. That's when the turbulence happened. My eyewitness testimony may have been mistaken, but what I saw Mr. Hicks into the elevator on the second floor does not matter. Because the entire incident occurred here in this lounge.
Sounds like you're the killer trying to hide up everything you're trying to do, bud.
Everything happened in this lounge. Is that what you really believe, Mr. LeBlanc?
What, do you have another idea?
I simply feel there's something out of place in the scenario presented.
Look at the lounge. Yeah, actually.
These footprints, in which direction do you think these are headed?
That would be the in-flight shop.
Correct. They're headed in the direction of the shop.
But they look disconnected. They end all of a sudden.
You're right to point that out. They do not form one continuous trail to the shop. However, there's another piece of evidence that connects the shop to our crime.
Yeah.
The murder weapon, this little piggy bank sold at the in-flight shop. It is sold there and only there, not displayed here in this lounge. Then how did it find its way here? Don't you find that to be a tad bit suspicious?
Such a trivial point. It means that you prepared to take it from the shop first before coming here. Doesn't prove you're innocent at all.
No way to win with this man.
If I may.
What is it?
You see... well, it's just as Mr. Edgeworth says.
Oh? And why do you know this so well?
Well, it's just that. That piggy bank was there in the shop. I saw it with my own eyes.
And when was this?
It was maybe around 5:40 a.m.
Isn't that just before we hit the patch of turbulence?
That's right.
You were in the shop before the turbulence?
Yes, I was.
Come to think of it. Mr. Mira, when I found the body, I believe you came out of that door.
Yes, I did.
And what's beyond that door?
That's the flight attendant's room.
And you were on the first floor?
Yes. I had to do something at the shop and in the flight attendant's room. So I went to the shop first, then to the flight attendant's room.
Are you saying you passed by me at some point?
Yes, you seemed really into the issue of Sky magazine that you were reading at the time. I suppose you noticed me walking by.
I vaguely recall someone walking by, but I didn't take notice who it was.
Anyway, Piggy Bank was definitely there at the shop when I went there.
Why did you go to the shop in the first place?
I went there for a work-related matter.
Work, you say?
Yes, the upkeep of the shop is also one of my responsibilities.
Why'd you not say anything about knowing this till now is what I want to know.
In any case, I believe it is clear that the shop needs to be investigated as well.
Oh, sorry, I thought that was Edward. Shall we head over there then?
What is it now?
Aren't you forgetting something, Miss Rhoda? Don't you need the captain's permission to check the shop? No, I haven't forgotten. But I have already asked him for permission to search the entire plane. So I think we're alright. Huh? That's weird.
What is?
Well, I just talked to the captain, see? And he said that he didn't give you permission to do anything like that at all.
Oh my god!
What's the meaning of this, Miss Tenario?
It means she's lying? Go on, admit that you are. You said you had permission to search all over, but you don't. And here you are?
You, flight attendant, what are you trying to do? Pull the sheep over us?
The captain's calling you, Miss Rhoda? Oh, but don't worry. I already got permission to search the shop from the captain.
What?
See, unlike you, I do things the right way.
Scenario, why would you do such a thing?
Please excuse me. Looks like I get to be in charge now. Please go back to your seat, Mr. LeBlanc. And then Mr. Edgeworth. If you would follow me, I will be your guide from now on.
Something about this scenario that has piqued my curiosity. But right now, investigating the in-flight shop is my top priority.
Just instantly, like, I'm not talking to those pieces of...
No, I'm out of there.
So, this is the in-flight shop. Quite a mess in here.
You think? Guess I'll have to clean things up then.
We have a high person as our guide. Yeah, we have someone who's just high off the rockers guiding us around the area now. Hold it!
You can't clean up a potential crime scene.
Oh, thank goodness. I hate cleaning so much.
I'm not gonna say anything.
Like a mood.
I mustn't rush things here. I must remain cool, calm, and collected. Because this piggy bank was left at the crime scene. A very good chance that the killer had paid this place a visit.
Hey guys, definitely. What the hell's this? What?
Hmm?
There are all kinds of luxury name brand merchandise on sale in the display case. They lined up just in the manner as so screamed by me presented by any papers.
Why is she looking forward at us? Yeah, that's what. Like, she's looking directly at us, as if to say, "Here's your fan service, people. Enjoy."
Stuffed toys, just like the one Miss Mealy's holding, are on display here. They're relatively cheap, which explains why they're displayed so haphazardly.
How about it, Mr. Edgeworth? You know you want one too? They're great for when you're stressed.
Why do I envision stuffed animal abuse when she says that?
I don't like Miss Mealy. She is, something's not comforting about her.
Inside the display case is a row of lifesavers and life vests for sale.
Oh my god.
We sell a lot of those when there's some kind of accident or something.
What?
Some people buy them even when there's nothing going on. How about it, Mr. Edgeworth? Care to buy one?
I sense that this shop is one shopper away from being sued. What are these?
Oh, those are our company's completely original line of suitcases. They're practically flying out the door. That's how popular they are. You should buy one and see how you like it. You won't regret it.
Rather than work on this flight, but in the real world, you try, then buy.
No way, but either way, it doesn't really matter.
True, either way, why would anyone buy a suitcase after they've boarded the plane?
Yeah, no, I saw that. Don't worry, I see the grape juice on the suitcase's wheels.
Anyway, you see that? Just look at all the Captain Ugo heads painted on there. Cute company mascot, isn't he? Painted on with a lot of care. Doesn't he look like he's about to jump out at you? Like, look at all the colors. Wow.
It's certainly making something jump inside my stomach.
Huh? Oh, I guess there's no fooling your refined tastes. It looked like you really wanted to get one. I thought I was gonna finally make my first sale, but you saw right through it. Glad that's done though. Never make me try to give you a sales pitch ever again, okay?
I never showed interest in it to begin with.
It really is pretty horrible, isn't it? You want to know something? This suitcase was designed by Miss Rhoda.
Oh my god, this girl.
A scenario designed this.
Yeah, it was a company-wide contest.
Well, it does have a very sharp design sense.
Sharp? Like stinky sharp cheddar, maybe. Cheddar. Really have no idea why the bigwigs decided to go with it. It's so blah.
The scenario designed this sheet's definitely not what I would have expected. Ah!
You okay?
I'm fine. Please watch yourself, Miss Mealy. Letting a suitcase freely roll around has got to be a safety violation.
Here, I'll put it back.
Oh.
I don't know much about this shop, but you can still ask me about whatever.
Let's check the sign.
Oh, I can't actually, like, look at them. I see the grape juice on that one, but, like, holy shit, like, I can't... Okay. Not even saying anything about the one-wheel... Yeah, exactly. Like, I'm trying to get there, but I guess I just have to wait for something to happen.
Resolution souvenirs and items for display cases.
You know what I'd suggest?
Sorry, I have no intention of buying souvenirs on this trip.
Okay then, how about you buy something for me then, as a present?
Fuck it, she's going for the sales pitch, dude.
I can think of a single reason I want to buy you anything.
I have my eye on that pendant for such a long time.
Try paying some attention to me when I ask you for something, then we'll talk.
I love how everyone has pupils except her.
She's just that blazed out.
I know.
Who needs pupils when you got chamomile? Or some other herb.
The glass of the display case is shattered all over the floor, and it looks like there's nothing on display inside either. Actually, I think there is something. What's this? A mini captain's hat.
From the fucking... Oh, okay.
The hat probably used to be on the piggy bank's head. Let's give it a go and see.
So cute.
It is very cute.
I believe this piggy bank was forcibly removed from this display case. Does this mean that the killer broke the glass to get at it?
Really?
But then we don't know where these things go in the shop.
Well, I don't. Miss Rhoda's in charge of this place. So come on, how should I know anything?
There's a further investigation of this case is needed.
Try it. Nope.
Well, Resident have inspected every yeah.
Why do they not go for the fucking jewels and shit? What the hell?
This is the same man as the one portrayed in the statues around the elevator.
Yeah, that's the paperweight of founder Go Airlines, Mr. Hugo Hughes. On the bottom shelf, we have the cute one, and the middle shelf is the realistic one. And on the top shelf, that's the floral version.
Floral, are you sure about that? Let me guess, you just said the first thing that came to your mind, right? Looks like I hit the bullseye. The glass on this door is broken. Perhaps it was the way the killer broke it to take the piggy bank. But it's a bit odd at the inside.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was about to say.
Plus, the glass broke rather cleanly.
Ah!
What is it?
I touched the glass and I cut my finger. It hurts, Mr. Edgeworth. It hurts.
Please don't make you deal with such a minor cut on your own.
It's funny how silence speaks sometimes. I know, right?
A very pointed ...
For security reasons, there's a lock on the display case. Miss Mealy, if I may ask you about this lock.
The one who's in charge of the shop is Miss Rhonda, so she's got the keys to all the display cases.
I see.
Oh, I bet you want to buy something? Do you want me to go get the key from her?
No, that's alright.
No, I do, actually. I want to get this.
Yugo Airlines related books on the line on the shelf. The history of Yugo Airlines, of Go-You Airlines, the future of Go-You Airlines. 7 Wonders of Go-You. Flight on Go-You Airlines. Working name Yugo Airlines. Yugo-You. Alright. Tells me very clear they won't be making the top sellers of the list anytime soon.
I want this pink thing here. Oh, right.
There's definitely something very unusual about this.
About what?
The killer had broken the glass to get at the Captain Ugo Bank. There should be shards of glass inside the case itself.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I guess it'd be like that.
However, there's not a single piece of glass inside the display case.
Nope, no there isn't.
Which means that the glass was broken from the inside out. The big egg must have fallen over from the turbulence and right through the glass.
Yeah, that's for sure. So much glass all over the floor.
Only better this hat knocked off its head at that time too.
That's nice.
It's easy to believe that the killer took the Captain Ugo Bank from here after the turbulence.
Haha, mood.
Make your progress on your own time, Miss Mealy, and listen to when I'm talking.
What?
But the murder occurred before the turbulence, which rules this piggy bank out as a murder weapon.
So, you mean the bank's not the real murder weapon? It's a fake?
Yes, at this point, it's a very real possibility.
Well, what if when the killer went to take it from Hugo, they broke the glass by accident?
The display case was locked, so it's highly unlikely.
Yeah, but there's one person who could've.
And who would that be?
Miss Rhoda, of course.
Yep, that's why I said she was the murderer. I knew it, guys.
I mean, she's the one in charge of this place, so she has the keys to everything.
Miss Rhoda Tenario, huh?
I told you guys she was the murderer. What did I say? First thing I said, she was the murderer.
Sure said it.
I can't leave yet.
Beautiful flowers in a beautiful arrangement. I feel cleansed by looking at them.
Well, you're kind of stepping on a few of them, you know, Mr. Edgeworth.
Excuse me. So what do you think about what has happened regarding this case?
I don't know. I guess I think you're the killer, though, Mr. Edgeworth.
I can assure you that I'm here in this shop to prove just the opposite.
Yeah, but it was me that got you the permission to look around. You know? Don't forget that, okay?
How am I supposed to thank you properly if you insist on falling asleep?
Oh, that would really show your thing?
Oh my god.
Yeah, item for sale over there.
Sorry, we're going to make do for my words of appreciation.
I cut my finger on those bad pieces of glass.
Don't blame the glass for something you did to yourself. Just be more careful.
Same to you. You're the one walking all over broken glass. You sure you're okay?
I'm fine. Any glass I walk on, I crush like this.
I just imagine him just going, smash. That's nice. Please be careful around the display case, okay? I don't want you to get hurt.
The bits of glass around my feet, the inside of the case is nothing to be afraid of. After all, no glass fragments have appeared to be ended up inside.
I guess even you can tidy up the case, right?
Perish the thought.
Alright, let's see what we got here.
Yes, there's definitely something wrong here.
Well, what's with all the sudden yelling?
Tell me, Miss Mealy, don't you think there's something strange about these suitcases?
Oh, well, sure. They totally ooze strange. Like the color and such.
That's not what I'm talking about. Now pay attention.
Ah, you're scaring me, Mr. Edgeworth.
Sorry.
I like how my speech is getting more and more slurred as I talk.
You're getting more and more tired with her
It's
with her
getting
character.
more and more like.
These suitcases are lined up a bit too prim and proper.
Yeah, they look a bit uptight, don't they? I guess they take after their creator.
That's not what I meant, Miss Mealy. Don't you find it unusual that these suitcases are the only things undisturbed by the turbulence? Never mind, I'd rather assume by like these
Words.
they really are quite hideous.
I wonder how Miss Rhoda would have reacted if she heard what you just said. What's wrong?
She makes a good point. It would be wise of me to watch what I say out loud. What's this? I spot something that's not quite right. Usually with a suitcase.
Very good.
Something very peculiar about these wheels.
Huh? As in...
As in, there are no stoppers in place on these. Without stoppers, one could think that the turbulence would have set it flying.
And?
And it's not very likely that the suitcase was placed here after we hit the turbulence. Take a close look at it, shall we? The wheel's completely covered in something. And the color and the scent appears the substance in question is grape juice. Why would there be juice on the wheel of the suitcase?
It's like so hard to notice. It's just such a blinding color. Like,
It's actually Wow, it's a lot of money for a stupid suitcase. Holy shit.
A $1,200 price tag, not exactly price for someone with a conscience, I'd say.
The little guy is cute, though. I won't deny it.
This was apparently designed by Miss Tenario herself. The design had a certain je ne sais quoi about it. Yes, perhaps that's the best way to put it.
We can open it up. Let's open it up.
It appeared to be unlocked. Let's take a look inside. A piece of cloth.
Oh, it's that dude.
And it's soaked with blood.
Ah, it's blood.
It appears the suitcase is very strongly tied to the murder after all.
So, explain this to me? What does this suitcase have to do with the murder?
I believe it's pretty safe to assume that the killer used the suitcase in some manner. Just to move something, perhaps.
Aren't you just talking about the cloth then?
That alone is too small. A larger item would be needed to move what I'm thinking of. The thing I believe the killer used to move the suitcase is, what is it?
Oh.
The idea would fit inside a suitcase and it's also covered in blood. Sounds like a dead body, doesn't it?
But...
In light of this, I'd say that Mr. Hicks was moved into the elevator from someplace else, which means the murder was committed in an entirely different location.
Are you saying that after moving the body into the elevator, the killer brought the suitcase in here and just left it?
Exactly. What is it?
Nothing. Just that... I was thinking about what Miss Rhoda said about coming here for something.
I think it's you.
That me? Excuse me, Mr. Edgeworth. I wanted to give you a bit more time. I'm afraid I wasn't able to convince the captain. Very sorry, Mr. Edgeworth, but the captain feels that he has allowed you ample time. So I'd appreciate if you could wrap it up here and return to your seat.
I understand the sentiments, however, if I'm not able to complete my investigation, the crime scene may become contaminated by the time we land. If I must stop then I assist you, I'd be allowed to oversee the preservation of the two sites. Under your supervision, of course.
If that's your only condition, then I believe we can accommodate your wishes. I'm here to assist you in any way I can, Mr. Edgeworth. Sounds like fun. We can camp out and watch over everything together.
I found proof that the real crime scene was on the lounge. And I have enough evidence to prove myself to be innocent of the wrongdoing. And yet, regarding what Miss Billy reminded me about Miss Tenario, I can't allow myself to investigate in here. The truth must come to light.
Ooh.
Yep, mid-case. I forgot how long the first part of the case was.
I mean, that's not very long. I think... Actually, I really do think it's actually a pretty good point to stop, even though it's a little early.
Yeah, probably.
Alright, guys, so...
Well, I am excited for next time.
I am excited for next time, too. Did we meet the character?
I can't wait for.
Yeah, okay, that character has not come yet. Okay, I was about to ask. Did we meet that character I'm supposed to, like, absolutely love yet? The answer is apparently no, but soon, apparently.
No. Mm-hmm.
I cannot wait for whoever this character is. I am excited. I'm gonna guess. It's not a recurring character, is it? It's fucking Missile.
Yep, you got me. It's Missile.
It's fucking Missile. Missile shot himself into the sky.
Ghost trick, and then he starts ghosting your tricks.
Oh my god. I don't know who it is, but I'm excited to see whoever it is. Apparently I'm gonna love them, so that's what matters. Who are we gonna raid today? We're gonna raid Esri. Esri is doing a fantastic Sonic Adventures 2 stream. So we're gonna go say hi to her. If you guys are watching this on YouTube, thank you very much for watching this on YouTube as a VOD. I hope you had a good one. YouTube, stay safe, Botanist Cool, and we'll see you soon. Bye, YouTube!
Bye.